This is the most incredible dinner culture at the table I've ever seen in my entire life. It's unbelievable. What's up everyone? I'm here with my buddy Ian, who's been living in Oaxaca for the last 4 years. And he has a friend from here and they invited me into his house for a local meal.
Yeah, this is one of my best friends in Oaxaca. His name is Lalo, and we're gonna go eat with his family for a real traditional Oaxaqueño meal.
Yeah, we're going to my family. We're gonna eat pozole, and you will see how happy and funny it is.
Awesome, man. I'm super excited. Let's do it. We rolled up to Lalo's house in the suburbs of Oaxaca, and I knew that it was going to be a special experience when I found out that his entire family are chefs. Hola.
We have one system with the shoes. Clean your shoes there.
Okay, cool. Like on the ground?
Yeah, like this.
Step on it?
This is where my grandma lives and my family lives.
Hola. Lalo's mother greeted us right away and explained what kinds of food she was preparing for the evening. What are you making for us tonight?
Ahorita estamos haciendo un pozole rojo.
Okay, so the pozole in this recipe, it's with this salsa that has chile pasilla and chile chipotle.
On the rooftop of their house, they grow these chilies on the plants and they literally just pick them and they put them in the blender right there. Pretty much everything in this kitchen is spicy.
That's chile guajillo.
And I was starting to get hungry. You grew up eating this?
Yeah, I will tell you a story. My mom, when I was a baby, she used to be cooking and me just eating. She used to make this with a piece of fresh cheese and tostada. So my mom says that I was like getting cheese with salsa and like...
Finally, the food was ready to enjoy. It's time to eat. The dinner culture in Lalo's family is as open and funny as they come. It was all smiles and laughter. It happened to be Lalo's grandmother's birthday and they all sang her the funniest birthday song. Literally, instead of one birthday song, they all just sing random songs at the same time. You gotta love it. That's the birthday song? That's the most ridiculous birthday song I've ever heard. After the feast, I was able to sit down with Lalo and hear his crazy life story.
I come from this family that run away from the hometown, family problems, like violence problems, they kill people. So that's why I'm the only guy and I had to take care of my little sister. That's why I have more connection with her. And I did this by myself.
How do you feel about all of his tattoos?
No, pues, si le gusta a él, yo también me voy a tatuar.
After that, I went to school, but all the time I was out of my mind. We're with the police and doing these kind of things and drinking until like crazy, having a lot of promiscuous sex.
But then he started cooking, and that's what turned his life around.
I grew up in a family of cuisine. I learned how to eat first. So I remember I was 16 and I started selling food delivery into offices.
And now your job now is chef.
Yeah. I can say like now I'm becoming more like an entrepreneur in the way of helping, you know, because we are in this world and we have to accept the things that exist. And when you accept them, you are inside and you can help from there. And that's what I'm doing. We are helping women, single moms.
Nice.
Trying to give jobs for that.
Lalo's kind heart goes even further when he essentially adopted this 17-year-old kid.
I tried to open a seafood restaurant and the waiter 3 months later, he opened the place and he stole everything. So I lose everything, completely everything, not 0 pesos. And the hotel that I work, they offer me the kitchen because they like my way to be and things like that, and that's what they wanted, like authentic relations with people. And I speak English. How I learned, I don't know. Honestly, like with music, listening, but now my brain thinks in English. I was working from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it was just me in kitchen, washing, doing all these things. So I was like, I need a dishwasher. And the mom of him, she said like, I have one son that left school, so he brings him. He was 15 in that time, 2 years ago.
He was not in school?
Yeah, he left school. I matched with him because he said he left school because he hated the education system and he wanted to learn. He was like, man, I want to learn, but I don't like the way that they teach. So I was like, man, it's the same for me. Basically, I talked with his mom and I was like, man, he wants to change and I want to involve him. And she was like, no, because you were in drugs and things like this. And I was like, yeah, like, but that doesn't mean that I will teach him. And in fact, when I'm with him, he's like, just 3 drinks and we leave. And it's like, we help each other.
So he sleeps in your house now?
Yeah. Yeah, now he moves with me and we work together.
How do you feel about what he's done for you?
¿Qué sientes de todo lo que hemos hecho juntos?
Ya, pues chido. Chido porque como que empecé como desde cero.
He said that it's great because he loves to learn from me because he likes the perception I have with the things and he loves to learn. And he says that he won't never stop learning because he has been getting opportunities to keep learning and he thinks that every day he's learning something different.
Lalo's story gets even crazier when I found out that one of his best childhood friends became his stepfather.
I met him because he used to live in that house and he loves video games. And I was the guy who fixed video games and televisions and all that when I was a kid.
So you became friends?
Yeah, we became friends. After he tried to convince my mom that he loves her.
¡Luego, luego! ¡Fue rápido!
Pasó muchos obstáculos, ¿verdad?
He had to go through many obstacles to get there.
It was crazy because he was living there, but we knew that they were hanging out, but they keep it in secret. And my grandma, she knew it. And all the time she was waiting here on the rooftop until he passed and throwing the macetas, you know, this where you put the plants, like try. And once, I remember once, she left with periodico next to him, and I was like, that's weird. And when I was like, my grandma is doing something, she was with a machete, like trying to just go.
How do you feel that your neighbor, your friend, is now with your mother?
First, I was crazy. I remember that I told my mom that he hit me or he was doing bad things to me because I just wanted them to break. My brain changed when my mom told me, as a mom, I'm doing right, but also I'm a person and I need to live my life. And when she told me that, I was just like, oh my God. And it's when I started realizing, you know, leave the house. You shouldn't be here like complaining when they need to have their own life.
This was my very first time eating a home-cooked meal at a household in Mexico, and what an incredible experience it has been. Mexico has some of the finest hospitality I've ever experienced, and this evening is only one small example of it. I am just blown away by the kindness and generosity in this country, and I can't wait to see more over the coming days. Can I offer you guys like payment for the food and everything?
No.
¿Por qué?
No, porque son invitados. ¿Cómo crees?
Gracias. I've been to Mexico 6 or 7 times, and this has by far been the absolute #1 best experience. Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, thanks for coming.
That was incredible. Yo, thank you so much for inviting me, man.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Muchas gracias. Tell me more about your neighborhood.
Yeah, now here it's full of cholos.
What's a cholo?
Explain.
Cholo,
¿Qué significa cholo?
It's these Mexican gangs that start in the States. They were like Hispanic. It was about to support each other because they were like Hispanics helping each other, so they became a gang. And they say for mi barrio, that means to support my neighborhood.
Right.
So when I was young, I was in one gang.
You were part of a gang?
Yeah, but I left because my family,
What was it like to be part of the gang?
it was great. The thing is that you're part of a community, you know?
Yeah?
My name was Shark. I was the shark.
Crazy. What's the craziest thing that you've seen on these streets that we're standing on right now?
Just here, one gang of other neighbor killed with a rock in the head, like a guy, and after the other friends arrive and shoot other people, and the police arrive and they were shooting from there to there, and the car.
You saw it?
The car, and the car get one shot, but we fix it, and most of the cars get shots. the church on the walls. You
Yeah.
can see the
It happened right here.
yeah.
Okay, that story he just said happened right here. Insane. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.